Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to pop in and update you guys about what's going on with Legacies and all of your favorite CW television shows. I know that a lot of things have been up in the air as of late because of everything that's going on in the world, but we finally have a couple of answers to our questions, and I wanted to share all of those with you today. So if you want to know when your favorite CW television show is airing its next season, or how the network is going to compensate for all of that missed airtime, make sure you watch to the end of this video to receive all of that information. And if you guys are new to the channel, I'm Dee Marie, and this is Let's Talk, where I do weekly reviews on television shows, movies, and video games. So if any of those topics are of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. So first, I just want to start off by saying that I received all of this information from the CW social media accounts, and everything is accurate as of May 2020. However, I would take all of this information with a grain of salt, just because we don't know how everything is going to play out. Therefore, I wouldn't be surprised if these dates were delayed again in the future. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the new calendar. As you guys can see, all of the new seasons have been pushed back to January 2020. And as of right now, we don't know when we'll see new seasons of Legends of Tomorrow or Supergirl. Melissa, which is the actress who plays Supergirl, is currently pregnant, which is probably the reason we don't have much information about the show at the moment. And if you guys haven't heard, Batgirl is actually being recast, as Ruby Rose has decided not to play her moving forward. So they're going to recast that character in season 2. But I know a lot of you guys have watched my channel for my Legacies related content, so I'm just going to use that show as a reference as we talk about these next couple topics here. But for both seasons of Legacies, the season premiere aired in October, which means, we won't see some of our favorite characters back on the screen until several months after what we originally anticipated. And with production being halted for several months, I'm kind of concerned that we're not going to get our normal episode count. So season 2 of Legacies was supposed to have 20 episodes, and of those 20 episodes, only 16 actually aired. And so with the season premiere of season 3 airing in January, or shorter season is highly likely. So if you take a look at all the air dates for season 2, only 13 episodes were supposed to air after January 1st. Now, if that's the case, and the CW is going to try to keep the same release schedule, then we're going to receive approximately half the number of episodes that we're accustomed to. And I know some of the showrunners for the CW shows decided to utilize the content they've already filmed and use that as a season finale. I know The Flash and Riverdale did that, and I'm sure some other shows did as well. However, Legacies was kind of just left on a cliffhanger, and the showrunner for that, Julie Plec, has stated that they were going to film those episodes when production started again. And so that could potentially mean that season 3 of Legacies will only be 10 episodes long, but I'll talk about that in a separate video later. I know a lot of you guys are going to be disappointed that we're going to have to wait much longer to see new content. I know I'm kind of disappointed as well. However, the CW is going to be bringing some new content to the network this fall, since the typical roster of television shows are not able to air as originally planned. The CW would have major gaps in their schedule, and so to mitigate this, they have purchased the rights to 2 different television shows that were previously behind a paywall. Both of these shows I think my viewers would enjoy. So the first one is going to be Tell Me a Story. And this show reimagines iconic fairy tale characters and stories as modern day thrillers. So I know a lot of people are going to be excited about the casting because Paul Wesley, who played Stephen Salvatore in The Vampire Diaries, is the main character, as well as Danielle Campbell, who is Davina Claire on the originals. And then the creator of the show is Kevin Williamson, who is the co-creator of The Vampire Diaries as well. So season 1, the show tackles the 3 little pigs, Little Red Riding Hood, and Hansel and Gretel. For season 2, they twisted Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, and Beauty and the Beast, and this was originally only available on CBS All Access. So the next show we have is Swamp Thing, which was based off of the popular DC Comics character, and this show was only available on DC for DC Universe subscribers. So the synopsis for this show says, while looking into an epidemic in her Louisiana hometown, CDC investigator Abby Arcane discovers that the local swamps hold numerous secrets after her partner seemingly dies and transforms into Swamp Thing. So as you can tell by the schedule, Tell Me a Story and Swamp Thing will be airing back to back on Tuesday nights this fall. Personally, I'm very excited to see both shows, and I'm happy that the CW decided to purchase the rights to air them on their network. So let me know down in the comments section whether you guys are excited for Tell Me a Story or Swamp Thing to be coming to the CW, and if you guys plan on watching it. Personally, I think I'll be tuned into both of those this fall since, you know, my normal shows are not going to be airing as planned. And then one last thing that I wanted to talk about was just the fact that people had many questions about Tell Me a Story and Swamp Thing. So just to clarify, they have not been renewed. We're not getting any new seasons or episodes of these shows. The CW simply just purchased the rights to air them, to air the pre-existing episodes on their network. So the last thing I wanted to mention is that I know right now we're supposed to be getting new episodes of Flash, Legacies, and all these other shows that we're still had episodes left. But if you can't wait till the fall for new content, consider watching DC Stargirl. It's actually already premiered its first episode, and it airs on the CW as well on Tuesday nights. If you want additional information about the show, or if you're still trying to decide if you want to watch it, I just made a video about the trailer and my first impressions of the show, so I'll leave a link to that in the description. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like if you want to see more content from me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.